Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We had big data come out on Friday. We had non-farm payrolls on Friday that came out. Hopefully, that will give us help give us better direction this week, especially in the forex market. All right. So equities were down. Equities were down on Friday. Dow was down 220 points down. S&P was down, not by too much, about 20 points. Nasdaq was slightly down. Russell was up, and VIX was down. So markets were down, but nothing has really changed as far as the direction in equities. All right. Right now, the equity markets, guys, is still the best market to trade right now. So equities. Okay. All right. So the S&P is still holding its buy signal. All right. Still holding its buy signal on the daily time frame. Nasdaq is holding its buy signal on the daily time frame. All right. Dow is holding its buy signal. IWM is holding its buy signal. We were hoping when we went live, trading live on Friday, that we had some positions. We were hoping that we would break through that resistance level and make a nice move higher. All right. But we broke out for a bit and then retraced, and then sellers came in, so we would out of those trades. All right. So let's take a look at what's going on. On the dollar index, guys, we're still at 97, 98. So we're still stuck within a tight range here on the dollar index. And again, guys, as long as the dollar is stuck within this range between 98 and 97, that's going to put pressure on the forex market to continue to consolidate. All right, so we do need the dollar index to either break to the upside, break to the downside. So that's what's going on there. As far as in the futures market, the E-mini, Dow E-mini slightly up, 65 points. Nasdaq slightly up, S&P slightly up, and the Russell is slightly up. As far as the sectors, let's take a look at tech. All right, right here, the XLK, guys, we got a nice update right here on the tech sector. All right, on Friday, holding nicely here. All right. Financials, we've been watching financials. Financials give a big white candle here, right? Keep an eye on that, on financials, all right? So we're now trading below resistance here in financials. All right, home builders, it's looking really good, continuing to move higher. Let's watch that, guys. Interest rates are coming down a bit. That will help your home builder stocks. I know we don't have a lot of home building stocks, but just keep an eye on that. Good markdown phase, accumulation markup, and we do have resistance here. As we get into the fourth quarter, we're in September, and the markets are holding, guys. September, we get through September, all right, without any major selling. Where you can see where October, November, fourth quarter, where that real buying starts for the end of the year, we could see this market break to the upside. All right, but we'll watch it closely. Anything can happen. Gold, guys, another big move in the gold index, the GLD. All right, buy signal was here, came in last week and broke out. So gold is continuing to move higher, and so is silver. We'll take a look at what's going on in the futures market with those. All right, communication services, another sector that is breaking out nicely here. Look at that move in ComServe. Buy signal here, nice price action there. And then a quick look at biotech and healthcare. Biotech. So guys, these are our stock boss traders. All right, keep an eye on biotech. All right, these most of these will be in small caps, right? These are small cap stocks. And stock boss, you guys know stock boss, we really trade small cap stocks with that system. So buy signal here, biotech, really nice move. That's breaking out there, all green candles. And same with healthcare. All right, same with healthcare. Buy signal here, looking to break out here. But these biotech stocks, usually you can find some really good opportunities, right? Lower price and a good upside on those. Okay. All right. VIX, guys, is at 1514, so that's really good for the VIX. Current monthly on the VIX candle is red. All right, so this is the only time when we want to see red candles. We want that VIX to come on down, create a nice big candle, and get below the very low here. Very low here on the VIX is around 10. We're at 15. Any number below 20 is good. So we do have low volatility, good environment for stocks. Okay. Quick look at the Magnificent Seven stocks. Most of them were down on Friday because of the pullback. Let's see how they're doing. All right, first one here. So these are the Mag 7s, guys. Google is looking really, really good. All right, so look at Google, guys. Good price action here. Good markdown accumulation. Our buy signal was at 181, gapped up last week, was that Wednesday, and has continued to move higher. Good price action, trading at 235, guys. Great trade here in Google. The next one here is Meta, Facebook. All right, Meta gave a sell signal. We're waiting for a new buy signal, so no buy signal yet on the daily. Also, a buy signal was at most recent. All right, this was the previous buy here. Most recent buy was at 773 on a break of resistance. Broke support. Sell signal came in at 732. We are waiting for a buy signal. A new buy signal will have to come in above 785, guys. So somewhere up in here. All right, we are a distance from that area right now. So no trade in Meta. All right, Facebook there. Apple has been consolidating. Finally, it is moving higher, and our buy signal is here. All right. I'm sorry, Tesla has been consolidating. I'm sorry, Tesla. All right, so Apple, guys, buy signal here. Good price action at 218, trading at 239. We do have resistance here. So if you're trading this on the daily time frame with us, all right, you do have resistance at 250. Okay, but it is moving higher, trading at 239. All right, so getting close to that resistance there. That's Apple. Amazon doesn't have a buy signal. All right, so previous buy signal came in at 210 on the daily time frame right here on the daily. Sell signal came in at 217. We need to break resistance, guys. Buy signal will come in right around 239. So on Amazon, we do not have a new buy signal yet on Amazon. All right. All right. Microsoft has a sell signal. Be careful here, guys. The buy signal close here. All right. So you guys can see that there. The buy signal on Microsoft, previous buy signal came in at 432. Sell signal, not a bad trade, 502. You guys see these red candles are coming in here. So we've got to take these sell signals seriously. So we bought here, close here, sellers are coming in. So we should be out of Microsoft on the daily time frame there. Okay. So make sure you follow your system. On NVIDIA, guys, NVIDIA All right, where is Tesla? All right, Tesla is at the top here. Okay, NVIDIA also has a sell signal. Okay, so we've caught a sell signal on NVIDIA, and then we'll take a look at Tesla in a minute. All right, so guys, NVIDIA, the buy signal, most recent buy signal, all right, on NVIDIA was at $122.94. Sell signal came in on a break of support at 268. All right, 268. Tesla made a move lower on Friday all the way down to 163. So let's go over that again. Buy signal was at 122. Sell signal came in at 168. All right. Made a low on Friday at 164, closed at 167. But we have a sell signal. Red candles are coming in. Sellers are coming in. Be careful with NVIDIA, guys. Now, in order to get a buy signal on NVIDIA and continue to move higher, we've got to break resistance at 185. All right, 185 on NVIDIA there. Tesla. All right, Tesla is still consolidating. However, if you guys look here, I think we'll go ahead and call it. We're looking for a break of that resistance, a close. Let's wait. We'll wait. So the deal with Tesla is this. We did have a buy signal, and you guys see here, had a lot of consolidation, red candles here. The good news is, right, it keeps making higher lows, right? But it's stuck within a resistance right here, right about here. In order to really get going with Tesla, we've got to get back above resistance here. And this is pretty strong resistance. This is where we got the previous sell signal right here. So that price is about let's make it a nice even number, 370. So 370 is where sellers really came in, broke that support. And right now we're at 350. So let's wait to get above that 370 mark to give a new buy signal. Okay. All righty. All right. So Max 7s are looking good. Let's go through big picture. All right. So Dow, guys, on the 240 holding nicely here, right? No complaints with the Dow. All right. Buyers are holding all green candles here. You guys can see price is being squeezed right here, right? We got a nice triangle forming. All right, so we just need to break through that resistance there this week. Okay, that's on the 240. On the daily, we are holding nicely here, all-time highs on the daily, on the Dow. On the weekly, we are holding firm here. So Dow is performing really well. And again, guys, we're right in September, and this market is holding strong. Usually August, September, right? June, July, August, September, worst months for the market. Guess what? We've had the correction already for the year. It looks like buyers are holding, preparing for fourth quarter Christmas rally. Okay. S&P on the 240 holding nicely here. All green candles made a high, all-time highs pull back a bit, holding firm here on the S&P on the 240. Daily, we are holding firm. We are breaking out here on the daily on the S&P. Weekly, nicely done. Monthly, nicely done there. On the NASDAQ, all right, we have a buy signal on the 240 that came in on Friday, guys, on the NASDAQ. All right, so keep an eye on in Bull Master, guys, our large cap stocks in Bull Master, NASDAQ, those tech stocks. The Max 7s, really keep an eye on that. We do have a new buy signal on the 240 that came in on Friday. All right. NASDAQ on the daily, we are breaking out here, all-time highs. All right. We were really looking for the NASDAQ to break on Friday when we went live. All right. NASDAQ weekly looks good. All right. Monthly looks good. Russell small cap stocks, guys, our stock boss traders, you guys should be on high alert. You guys should have been trading stock boss, all right, all the way back, And when was it? April. We've been moving up since April, since after that correction, right? 25, 30% correction, right? Happened in April. Guess what? Bottomed out in April, and small cap stocks have been moving higher. Those stocks are going to be in your stock boss systems. All right, so Russell 240, we have a buy signal here, guys. Moving up nicely, all green candles. Look at the Russell move, okay? We're near all-time highs on the Russell. Who would have thought? All right, Russell on the daily time frame, buy signal here, guys. Look at this, all-time highs is right here. Right here. That's about, what's that, 240, 242, 243. All right, Russell on the weekly time frame. Look at here, all-time highs, guys. And then on the monthly time frame, doing well as well. All right, monthly time frame breaking out here. Bitcoin. You guys know we have a sell signal on Bitcoin. Last buy signal, all right, last buy signal we gave on Bitcoin was right at right around 112. Right, 111, 112, give a sell signal right about that same number. All right, so we have red candles. Bitcoin is currently at 111. No buy signal, made a low of 107. Red candles here. We need a lot to happen for Bitcoin to keep moving higher. Now, we do have support at 100. So we're watching it. At 100,000, not 100, 100,000. We're watching that level here for support. We are making lower highs, lower lows here. So keep an eye on Bitcoin. We talked about gold, guys. Gold is really breaking out on the weekly time frame. Big break last week, and we're at 3,630 on gold. Gold looks like it should easily get to 4,000, guys, on gold, but we'll watch it. Silver, nice move in silver as well. All right, silver is has really caught up. Our buy signal on silver was at $23 an ounce, trading at $37 an ounce, guys. Gold and silver, crazy move, nice moves in those metals. All right, on crude oil, nothing, still holding on a tight range there. Bonds, guys, we're seeing interest rates come down a bit. You notice that this home construction, right? That sector is moving higher. Home constructions, right? We looked at that sector. That's what's pushing that. All right. Again, we do not have a lot of home builder stocks in Stock Boss, but you might find one or two that you could trade. All right. But the bottom line is bonds are moving higher. We've got a buy signal. Previous buy signal, we have strong resistance on bonds, right? The TLT at 88. We've been there before. All right, so right here is where sellers came in. Right here is where sellers came in. Right here is where sellers came in. And then here we are now, right here with a buy signal, a blue arrow right here. Let's see if we can break through that resistance here. Next resistance, if we're able to break the resistance here, which would be great, right? For rates, interest rates, next resistance is right up here at about 92 right here. So for now, let's see if we can break through, get a nice pop, get some big green candles, and then start testing resistance here. And then hopefully all the way up here. That would mean lower rates. All right. All right. The dollar, guys, still consolidating. Nothing here. All right. Dollar is being squeezed between 97, 98. Not good for Forex, but that's the deal right now with that market. Okay. That's the deal right now. Pound yen. Quick look at pound yen. If we can get either the dollar index or pound yen to break out, that will help the Forex market. Pound yen on the daily, we are breaking out here. See our range here, guys, struggling here, right? Very tight range here, and this is on the daily time frame here. All right, we see pound yen finally trying to break out right here. All right, so let's see if pound yen, we do have data, non-farm payroll, that's done, right? We've had that data. Non-farm payroll will at times give us direction, good direction for the month. So that's out of the way. Let's see if we can break out, really get the Forex market moving here. Okay. All right. Let's go to current positions. All right. We don't have a lot in Forex. Continue to trade lightly, guys. Be careful with the Forex market. We do have a few trades here on the 240. All right, so Aussie Swiss on the 240 buy signal was here. Red candle, we should be out. All right, so still messy, guys. Look at this. Look at this mess here. All right, we're hoping to break through that resistance and start moving. Right, we are back. We are back between this tight range here. Look here. Again, your best market right now will be equities. All right, we had a buy signal here, guys. We were hoping to pass, right? Get past sellers here, resistance here. This is where sellers are sitting. Here, 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 here. And guess what? Right? Our buy signal was here. Right? We're looking to break through. Sellers came back in. So we've got to be out. Red candles here. We've got to be out. Aussie Swiss. Aussie New Zealand. All right. Aussie New Zealand. Let's see if it's still holding. So Aussie New Zealand is still holding here. All right, so we got lucky. All right, we got a green candle here, held support, and we got a bounce. Buy signal was here. Let's see if we can get past the highs here. Green candle forming here. We'll continue to hold that one. Aussie CAD. All right, Aussie CAD also holding firm here. A buy signal was here. This one did break out. All right, so here was our resistance here. Buy signal was here, retraced, but then broke out nicely here. Since the yen is trying to break out, pound yen, we'll look for some opportunities this evening. All right. All right, so Aussie, New Zealand, Aussie CAD will continue to hold. Let's go through current positions in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. We will not add this evening. It's never a good idea to add on a down day. So we had a down day on Friday. On Tuesday, depending on how the market is doing, we'll look to add. Okay, current positions. Now we had some Stock Boss trades. Let's just go through these. All right, so current positions in Stock Boss. We're looking for red candles. Sell signals. All right, so red candles by our system. White candles will continue to hold. White arrows will also sell. Okay, so we need all green candles here. We'll go through this quickly. These are Stock Boss trades here. All right, so green candles, white candles will continue to hold. Red candles will sell. All All right. RZLT, good trade going here, guys. All green candles here, nicely done in the markup phase. Buy signal was 425, closed on Friday, $8, guys. Good trade going here. We'll continue to hold that. Good trade. So even on a down day, on Friday, stock boss trades are holding firm here. Bull master, let's go through these. Same thing here. We'll hold on a green candle, on green candles, white candles. Red candle will give a sell signal. White arrow by our system will give a sell signal. All green candles here. Good job. REVG buy signal came in at $33, guys, trading at 62. Great trade here. Again, equities, that's going to be your best market out of all the markets out there. All right, equities, US equities, that's the best market. So the S&P, NASDAQ, those indexes are running. And the Russell. Good trade here. BE, it's continuing to hold. All green candles. Buy signal here, guys, was at right at $20 and change. Trading at 57. Close on Friday. All right, so all the bull master trades are holding firmly. So nothing to change there. Even with the down day, that's surprising. Even with the down day on Friday, markets are still, stocks still held. All right, so we'll look to add on Tuesday when we do our live stream again. Okay, so Tuesday and possibly Thursday. So we'll probably do small caps, stock boss on Tuesday, bull master on Wednesday. But guys, do not wait for me. If you trade in stock boss and bull master, do not wait. All right, you guys can go through this evening. Right, you can go through your system over the weekend. Right, all right, this evening and get ready for tomorrow. All right. So if you're trading with us, you're using your stock boss system, your bull master, please, guys, do not wait. All right. Do not wait. All right, stock boss with heat seeker. Let's see what we've got here. All right, so that's 110. That's a lot for stock boss. Okay, so there's 110 symbols in here. All right, opportunities. Okay, so that's good for a number. Anything over 50, 60, 70 is really, really good for small caps, for stock boss. We're at 110, right? Let's run it again. What was it? 110? Yeah, 110. That's a lot of stocks. Okay, this is where we need to be. Okay, guys, when we are, and you, those of you who've been with us for a while, right? Remember, right? If we're not moving, if we have sell signals in the equity on these indexes, right? Heat seeker right here for stock boss. Won't give out any opportunities, right? We might see 10, 15, 20 stocks come through. All right, now we've got 110, and it's been very consistent. That's what they're buying, right? That's what the institutions are buying. All right, if they're buying it, that's good enough for us. All right, so that's the market. Stop focusing on Monster Scalper, Forex right now, right? That market hopefully will change, but this is where these opportunities are right now. Stock boss and bull master. So let's take a look at bull master. Bull master, anything over 80, right? 80, 100, 90 is good. Let's run it manually here. 159, 159 stocks in bull master, guys. Very, 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 very bullish. And remember, we are getting into the real buying season. Fourth quarter is the real buying season for stocks. All right. So October, November, December, and we are getting through September, right? Getting into that Christmas, right? All that Christmas buying, which is that time of the year, really, really good for stocks. So we can see where they're definitely coming in here. So 159. All right, let's run it again. 159, that's a lot of stocks, okay, for a bull master. So Tuesday, Thursday, we'll go through these, look for some opportunities, okay? But you guys should have been trading this all along, all along. Forex dominator, big picture on Forex. Nothing has really changed. Most of the Forex market is consolidating here. All right, most of the Forex market is consolidating. Aussie, New Zealand is trying to break out, but most of the Forex market is consolidating. We're going to look for some opportunities on the 240. Be careful. All right, be careful of the 60-minute time frame. All right, we are starting to see some movement on the 240 in Monster Scalper. Again, guys, a lot of consolidation in that market. All right, we're going to call Aussie, AUDNZD. All right, on the 240 long. All right, we have buyers on the daily here. We have a buy signal, a bit of a pullback here, but we're still holding. Now, I believe let's see here. All right, we're already in it here. All right, so if you're not in it, right, and you want a new opportunity, that's an area we could add. All right, so Aussie, New Zealand, and it looks good in Forex Dominator as well. So we know the big trend is holding firm, but it's still near its resistance level, so it's still good to add there. Okay. All right, Aussie CAD, we have that one. We broke out already. See here, guys, look at this consolidation here. Look at the consolidation here on the daily time frame. We are not trending. Same here in the yen pairs. Nothing here. Euro yen has a buy signal gapped up. Let's see if we can get past resistance here. So EUR, JPY on the 240 long. All right, look here, guys. All right, very mixed. So we look for individual trades, but be careful. Swiss yen, CHF, JPY, long 240. Pound yen has a buy signal. We are breaking resistance here. And we took a look at pound yen big picture. You guys it's trying to break out. Okay, so GBP, JPY, 240 long. Dollar pairs, be careful with that market. Dollar CAD has a buy signal. Every time they break out, they come back into that consolidation, guys. So just be careful. So Aussie, New Zealand, that's a continuation, right? So if you did not get in, all right. But new trades, Euro Yen, Swiss Yen, and Pound Yen. So hopefully the Yen pairs will break out for us. The Euro pairs are mixed. And so are the pound pairs, okay? So Euro, Yen, Swiss Yen, Pound Yen. Just a quick look at the 60-minute long here. I don't think we've got anything, but let's take a look. That has been a difficult time frame as well. We've got volatility coming, but no direction, guys. No direction. So we've got pound yen long on the 240, pound yen on the 60 has a buy signal there. Right? If you're using your monster scalper system, right, that might be an opportunity. We won't call it though. So if you're savvy enough, euro yen, same thing on the 60-minute time frame. All right, so we've got euro on the 240, have a clean buy signal here on the 60. Same thing with Swiss. All right, so we'll call euro yen, Swiss yen, and pound yen on the 240, but on the 60-minute, those same pairs are giving decent buy signals. But you same thing with Aussie yen, but we won't call it on our end. You guys can use your system. 60-minute has just been a lot of misdirection. Okay, let's see here. Quick look at Stock Boss here. So we have some time. We'll do a quick look at Stock Boss. And then we'll be done here. Let's just run this again. 110. I just want to take a quick look at these stocks here. All right, ADCT, new buy signal. AIOT. Just give you guys a few opportunities here for tomorrow. And then we'll be done. CCO. All right, new buy signal came in on Friday there. CHGG. In Stock Boss. Just go through a few of these. Stocks are moving, guys. No sign of sellers. All right. GORO buy signal came in on Friday. We'll just end here. HPP. All right, new buy signal came in on Friday. Good buy signal here, guys. All right, on the weekly time frame, that's on the daily. Look at that candle here. Look at all of that buying came in last week. All right, came in last week. And we have a fresh new buy signal right here on the daily time frame, HPP. All right, so I will go through more of these on Tuesday. All right, be careful, guys. Be careful with Forex, with always all the markets, guys, but in particular Forex. It's still in a tight range. We do have a few trades on the 240 euro yen, Swiss yen, and pound yen. Stay firm with equities. Now we are watching if sellers come in. We are still in September. All right, so if we do not break these big resistance where we are right now in equities, we could see a pullback, but we'll watch it closely. Okay. All right, guys, take care. If you need to reach me, get in touch with me. Okay. If you need coaching, get in touch with me. Our SKOOL community, you guys can have access to that. Okay. You can get in touch with me there as well. Take care. Have a great trading week tomorrow. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take